Hey! The last digit of your like on this video by each who you are from Melon Playground, and the last digit of your subscription to my channel will show your Melon Playground item. So go down right now, subscribe and give me a like. Look at the screen. Notice the last digit of your like and your subscription and write in the comments who you are from Melon Playground. It's simple, if your like is number 8 and the last digit of your subscription is number 5, you're a lemon and a cactus. Show your imagination and enjoy the show. Hello dear friends, you are on Melonfonk channel. In this video we are going to talk about Melon Playground Update 26.5, which is out now. But before we start the video, as always, I want to say a huge thank you to these guys for not being in my video. And if you want to be in my next video, you just have to do some pretty simple things. 1. You need to be sure to put a like under this video. Number 2. Subscribe to my channel. 3. Write a cool comment, 3 words or more. Well, I'm not going to waste your time and have fun watching it. So, dear friends, Update 26.5 is out now. If you don't have it yet, you can find it on the Playrock website or on my Telegram channel. The link will be in the attached comment. It's not a massive update, but it's still an addition and it's very exciting, so sit back. For the first time, as soon as you log into Melon Playground after this update, you'll be able to access this window with a notification that Melon Playground has undergone a redesign. And now the context menu looks completely different. It's great that the developers kind of warn us about it and you have the option to stay on the old design. That is, you have a choice. As far as I am concerned, the new design is much more comfortable. Yes, it will be unfamiliar at first, however believe me, they have saved space and now you don't have to flip to a new function to, for example, delete an item or just freeze it. You click twice on the item, the context menu pops up and now instead of words there are icons, which saves a lot of space. Agree, it is much more convenient. It's a small thing, but it's nice. In fact, it's cool that even such things. The next thing that was added in Update 26.5 is a new syringe of regeneration. So it works on the principle of regeneration, only a little different method. While regeneration only partially restores NPCs, the recovery syringe literally restores NPCs to their original state from nothing. It's very funny looking. First of all, judging by the gameplay, as you can see on your screens it works and it works a little ridiculous. For example, it's funny how a tomato regenerates. First the whole body is restored, after the jar appears, after the jar appeared, inside restores all the contents. It sounds complicated, but it really works like that. And it works with absolutely all NPCs, and literally from 5 characters you can create a whole army. And it looks really fun, and if you recover a lot of characters in a row. First of all, they regenerate more often than not as cripples, and secondly, it just gets really bogged down. Overall, a fun spritz has a place. I don't know how popular it will be, but the item is definitely interesting. Perhaps players will find some really cool uses for it. The next thing they added to Melon Playground is that they expanded the options in the new chip. In general, an inexperienced user won't even notice the difference, but for those who are constantly using the chip and trying to fully understand it, the difference will be just obvious. I think that this is not the last change in the chip, it is 100% it needs to be optimized, so we are waiting for such additions almost every update. What do you think about it? Be sure to write in the comments. The next thing that was added to Melon Playground is the ability to combine items and carry them at the same time. A very useful addition, however this only works on pause. I didn't even realize why it didn't work for me at first. By the way, a small modification, now when you hold your finger across the screen, a circle appears on the screen that expands in a wave and then disappears. This indicates that Melon Playground has moved to the merge mode. This is actually very convenient, because before you randomly waited a few seconds, now everything is clear and you can already work with it. Very cool little modification. And in general, the merge and transfer mode is a very handy feature, which will always help you in some global constructions. What do you think about it? Be sure to write in the comments your opinion. I will be very interested to learn it. Well, and the main addition is the synthesizer. Yes, it's a bit different from what we envisioned in the concepts, but we knew it would be added and it's added now. It's actually a very cool and so far underrated item. You might at first think about how we're going to use it after all, that this item is really useless. But it's 100% not. It's not for creating some great melodies or accompanying music to, say, their music videos. It's primarily to synthesize sounds, I mean literally. For example, this would be really cool for mechanisms, especially when combined with a chip. Let's say you could create a very cool alarm system. In my example, I've shown that this synthesizer can be tied to a ringer. And let's say, as soon as the ringer is activated, then accordingly the synthesizer will create certain sound vibrations. That is, to signal something. Translated with deepl.com free version. This is actually very cool and 100% will be underestimated. And of course you can create melodies. But this is for the most advanced, for the most geek Melon playground. I am not one of these people, and again I am unlikely to ever understand it in principle. But in general it's obvious and clear how it works and will work 100% without any problems. A very cool point addition that complements primarily the 26.0 update, and it will of course be underrated in the first place, which of course will be the mistake of all users. After all, with this sound composer you can create really cool masterpieces. In general, I personally rate the synthesizer on all 10 points. I really liked it, although it makes me seem the addition is shallow, but this again is not so. Write your evaluation of course in the comments. I will be very interested to know how well you evaluate this update. The next thing that was added to Melon Playground is the ability to change the strength of the script spray and detonator, that is, change the functions in the mod editor. Again, for those who do not really understand the mods, it is an addition so-so, but for those who really shay it in mods, it is a very cool modification, because now you can change the effects very cool under yourself. This is a cool addition and I will definitely use it, because I am a fan of Melon Playground and this is a very useful change. All in all, that's the end of the additions. I for one really liked this update. And I think this is the penultimate update for this year. The next update will be New Year's Eve and we just have to wait. It will be a very cool event. Of course we are waiting for various winter items, maybe a winter map, Christmas trees, gifts, and so on. In general, yes, will be very cool. Rate this update from 1 to 10 in the comments. Well, that's where my video comes to an end. Thank you all for watching, good luck to everyone, goodbye, and remember buddy, as always, see you the other day.